Elon Musk is claiming that President Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the latest in that intense feud playing out on social media between the two. The White House is responding to the claims, calling what Musk said an unfortunate episode. The billionaire and former head of Doge was referring to files that the Attorney General began releasing back in February. They were related to the sex trafficking case against Jeffrey Epstein. Musk claims Trump's involvement is the reason they have not been made public. Earlier this week, Musk criticized spending in the Trump-backed domestic policy bill moving through Congress. Yesterday, Trump said he was disappointed in Musk and later posted on social media that Musk, quote, went crazy.
Mounting tension between President Trump and his biggest campaign donor boiling over in the Oval Office and then spilling onto social media.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
After days of silence, the president responding to billionaire Elon Musk's withering criticism of his so-called big, beautiful spending and tax cut bill during a White House sit-down with the Chancellor of Germany.
Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for electric vehicles.
Musk firing back in real time on X. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. The president later seeming to threaten the CEO of Tesla's many federal business deals, writing, "The easiest way to save money in our budget is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts." The president adding, "Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave." Musk called that claim an obvious lie and went further with this claim. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Musk offered no evidence, and President Trump has denied any involvement in Epstein's crimes. Overnight, the White House press secretary downplayed the feud, calling it an unfortunate episode from Elon.
Elon went back to his companies, and as a businessman, he has a right to speak for his companies. But as president, President Trump has a responsibility to fight for this country.
During the back and forth, Tesla stock lost 14% of its value. Congressional Republicans say they're pressing forward with the spending bill despite Musk's objections. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Washington. Politico reports White House aides have scheduled a phone call with Elon Musk today to try to broker peace between the two men. In Washington, Chris Pallone, NBC News.
This morning, the cleanup after a messy and extraordinary day in American politics. The alliance built on wealth and power between President Trump and the man he put in charge of making massive cuts to the federal government imploded oh so publicly. Mr. Trump first suggesting the Tesla owner's rejection of the president's signature legislation, the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill, is rooted in self-interest.
Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for electric vehicles.
The president also reflecting on Musk's recent departure.
You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk, and even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup?"
Musk firing back on social media, replying, "Whatever," to the electric vehicle comments, and then kicking off a remarkable online tussle, writing, "Without me, Trump would have lost the election," adding, "Such ingratitude. The world's most powerful man and the richest man exchanging barbs directly." The president posting, "Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave, and he just went crazy." Musk writing, "Such an obvious lie. So sad." Mr. Trump going after the SpaceX CEO's bottom line. The easiest way to save money in our budget is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. In response, Musk threatening to decommission SpaceX Dragon spacecraft that is used by NASA to ferry astronauts to the space shuttle. Musk then writing, "Time to drop the really big bomb," saying the president, quote, "is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT." President Trump has previously downplayed his relationship with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and denied any involvement with his criminal behavior. Musk also later agreeing with a post that said President Trump should be impeached. The president downplayed the drama, quote, "I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago." Overnight, both sides appeared open to de-escalation. Musk taking back his Dragon spacecraft threat and agreeing with a post that urged the two men to get along. And the president, asked about the feud by Politico overnight, responding, "Oh, it's okay. It's going very well. Never done better."